Okay, hey everyone, welcome back. So I'm very sorry. First of all, I couldn't do the video of I couldn't do the live. Mars retrograde. I swear I really tried, but I can't. But anyway, for today's video, this is for all the singles because I have asked to vote and I have seen the majority is singles. So this is for you, and may blessings comes for 2025 for you, and the love may finds you. So, as you all know, Venus and Rahu is right now in conjunction, which is one of the beautiful conjunction that is happening right now. And if you are someone who is looking for love, perhaps this is the time that you should actually put the effort and work on it. So, first thing first, that I would like to really emphasize the generalize, which is very important. If you didn't listen this one and you just straight away going for your ascendance, then I won't repeat. You have to come and watch this first intro because it's very important. So Venus and Rahu is conjuncting in Pisces, and if you all know, this is one of the exaltation for Venus, and for Rahu this can really emphasize and also make it more and more blooming into one of the beautiful thing. And also this can also represents Venus and Rahu in mutuality and love is coming together. From my own research and from my own readings, whatever that I have done, and for me this is actually one of the beautiful transit, the conjunction that is happening, and if you use it for your benefit, this is going to be one of very beautiful moments that you can create in your life. So before I start with the ascendants, I want to emphasize the few things, general things that I have seen. So if you have Venus in conjunction with Ketu or Saturn or Rahu, or Venus is not alone in the chart, or if you have Venus in the 7th house, 12th house, 6th house, 1st house, these are the major houses. You have to put effort to find the love. You can't sit in the house and explain to yourself that or manifest or writing it down and then expect the love will find you, and then you just try to explain it to yourself, oh it's okay, it will find one day. No, these are the placements that it can represent. Whenever Venus is with another planet, this can represent you have to put the effort to find the love. Even though whatever major transit, just like what is happening now, Venus Rahu, you have to step out of your comfort zone and go and search for that love. Not to forget, Venus and Rahu is also represents mystics, also represents mystical energies, and especially it is happening in the ocean, which is water signs, Pisces, ocean of wisdom. Another general thing that I want to also emphasize is also be very slow pace in this moment, even though Rahu can make it impulsive. But as I said, it's your own term. So test the water before you are getting into a relationship, and when you're getting to know someone, don't rush into a relationship, don't rush into marriage. Get to know the person and also be honest with each other. Let the person know what you're looking for, and also make sure you know what the person is looking for, whoever that you are getting to know. That way both of you have that understanding and make it further, or if not, then just let it be, let it go. You have another person or someone else will come up. You will find someone else who can actually, that you're actually looking for. And yeah, so Venus and Rahu, as I said, this is one of the soulmate connection can happen, your karmic partnership. You will meet up people who you need to clear off your karma and whatnot. And this can also represent Venus makes it more beautiful and sensual, while Rahu makes it into action and love blooms for those who are looking for the love that you're looking for the longest time in your life. Then put yourself out there. That's the only way it's gonna work. So the next thing that I'm going to emphasize is not to forget your self-love, rather than just focusing on to give to other people. I mean, what are you gonna give from the empty cup of yours? So pour yourself first, then you can give it to others. That's the only way it's gonna work, this Venus Rahu conjunction. So let's we go for the ascendants. So the first one is Aries ascendant, and this is happening in your 12th house, and this can represents, obviously 12th house is going to be very foreign, very much long distance, or you're going to be very much interested, sudden interest into culture, different religion, different language, different interests of food, that you want to try different cuisine, different type of food. And also this can also represents daydreaming. I know, but one thing, Aries, if you're single, you have to put your self and also stop daydreaming, make it into actions. Rahu is here to make it work. So you have to put your own hard work and effort to make it work. So if you're looking for love, if you're looking for a partnership, anything, make sure to remember this is one of the placements that need test the water before you are getting into relationship. This can also represent, you can suddenly have different type of energies. Your energy can be quite impulsive, and you need to really work on that, which can also represent that this way you will learn how to handle your own mood swings, how to handle your mood phase. It is going to be very much intense at this time, Rahu Venus conjunctions. And this can also represent whenever you're getting to know someone, be very honest what you're looking for. If you're trying to tolerate, or you're trying to like, oh, it's okay, maybe I will tolerate, not really. I would say better say whatever that you're, be practical when you're looking in love, when you're looking for whatever character that you're looking for in someone. Because if you're trying to hide it now, and then later that will become biggest issue in your relationship. So yeah, that's for Aries. Next is Taurus. And also, if you are following your ascendant, or you can follow your moon signs, or you can follow your Mahadasha, which is which planet Mahadasha that's going on. Look at the sign and you can follow that. So next we are going for the Taurus, which is in the 11th house, obviously your social circle, and this is going to even make your public image. This is going to make your entire public personality is going to be changed. Especially Rahu here, going to make you be more outgoing, and you can also be very attractive for the opposite person or whoever you're trying to attract. This is going to be actually a major time for you to be working, and Venus Rahu is going to make it work, but you have to put effort into your communication skills whenever you are interacting with other people, whenever you are, talking and that conversations. That's very important at this moment. And please refrain to use any kind of harsh words, or we don't want to have the curse words now. So another thing, Taurus, this is one of the placements that can represent, you may meet your partner somewhere very gatherings, or there's a party events, and this can also represent you can meet them in a friends, from your friends, or through your friends, through your family friends, something just like that. And also, not to forget, please take time to get to know them, test the water. Don't really be impulsive, because Rahu can make that, because it may seems like very perfect, oh this is so good, but the moment you get into relationship or you get into marriage, when the bonus happen, that's the time you will see the reality of the relationship and how it's going to be. Another thing that I have noticed is, whenever we are alone, we may never know what type of character we even have by our own self. Whenever we are in relationship, we never know. So some of the character will come out when you are in relationship, and that way you will actually learn who you are to your own self, and your partner will learn who you are. So this way, first of all, write down whatever characteristic that you are looking for in your partner, and also write down the characteristic that you have within yourself, and look at it. Is it realistic or unrealistic or just imaginative? Are you really putting effort into relationship to be working, or you are just being imaginative in that own imaginative world? Because Pisces can represent being imaginative and not really be practical in this practical world. And this can also represent whenever you are changing your outfit, changing your whole fashion sense, your outfit look. Make sure try to take it in a moderate level, because Rahu can make it intensify it, and your fashion sense can be a bit scattered energy. So yeah, that's one thing. And another thing about Taurus is, so when friends turn into relationship, when your friendship is turning into relationship, it takes a lot more effort and responsibility for you to keep up, because now there's a friendship and relationship and then marriage. So people can think that, oh, friendship turning into relationship is actually easy and you don't need to anymore put any effort for your partner. No, actually, when Rahu is there, especially Venus Rahu, Venus is in exaltation, you always need to put effort. So don't be like different person. When I say this is where we will learn who we are, our own self, whenever we are in a relationship. So this way you will learn who you are, and also this can also represents, it takes time for you to understand your partner. Same goes with your partner to understand who you are. So both of you have to work together to maintain this relationship. And starting from friendship turning into relationship, it's actually one of the beautiful energies there, but to keep up it takes tons of hard work. So that's for Taurus. So next is Gemini. Obviously your career, your social circle, your public image, whatever that you are showing to the world is going to be extravagant. I don't know if that word suits. Yeah, extravagant. So Rahu can mix that. And also this can also represent Gemini people. You may actually become very less talkative, which is out of your character. But here's the thing, Venus Rahu can actually makes you to be more in-depth rather than your usual type, which is usually you will get to know people and just like hello, hi, bye-bye. You won't really much go in depth and to get to know the persons. Since you can be extrovert, you can be introvert as well, but this time you will actually be in balance of both, which means you will actually be more curious to actually know someone, whoever comes in front of you, to actually know them in details, more in depth about who they are, why they are, where they are, and what they are. All of these things, you have this curiosity build up within you to actually get to know the person more in depth, rather than casual flings, casual relationship may not work for you at this moment. So the next thing about Gemini is, for people who are single, you are looking for a relationship. Obviously, one thing that I've seen is write down whatever that your character that you think which is good to be in relationship, and what are the things, like what is your weakness that you have that you think it is actually not good when for your partner or when you are in a relationship, and work on it. Same goes when you are meeting someone, especially when you are getting to know someone. Ask them what they are looking for in a relationship, and what are their weaknesses, and what they need to really improvise in themselves. That way you will actually learn about a lot. You will learn a lot about someone. And also this is the time for you to actually put some effort. The way you communicate with people, as I said, more in casual way doesn't work. You have to be really very much work on your intonations, work with your speech, the way you deliver, or the way you are communicating with someone, the way you are, even as casual as it is, you should make it firm that you are serious. You really want to get to know this person. And this can also represent Venus Rahu. This timing, perhaps you are going to any concert, any type of where there is a lot of crowd first thing, and there's a lot of noise, and there can be a lot of lights, and this is the way you may ended up meeting your soulmate or your karmic partnership that is coming up in your life. So be ready for it, Gemini. And there is a lot of things actually coming up, especially in your career front. There will be changes, but this is actually Venus Rahu that I'm very much focusing on to relationship, and also what are the major things that can be happened. And not to forget, it can also represents your partner will be very eccentric. The one thing that you can identify your partner is they will be suddenly have interests, something that they don't have interest previously, and now they have interest. And that way you will actually get to know, maybe this is my person. If you think that way, perhaps, I think I'm going to say this for all the signs, all the ascendants, that test the water before you get into a relationship. That is the only way it's gonna work. So that's for Gemini. And next, this Cancer water sign is meeting water signs. That's beautiful. So Venus Rahu in Pisces, this is going to be, you can actually be quite interested to learn about religions, your own religion or other people's religion, culture studies. And this can also represent you need to put effort to learn your own culture, and also more into readings. If you are someone who's not really into reading stuff, then you need to follow. You need to start doing it, because maybe, who knows, you ended up meeting your soulmate there. I said it, yes. So this can also represent Cancer. The way you dress up, the way you are presenting yourself can be a major transformation. And also it's very important right now, if you really want to have that relationship, if you really want to look, if you're looking for love in your life, then maybe, a picnic date or a museum visit or a bookstore visit may help. These are the examples that I'm giving you. So don't quote on me. I'm giving you tips where you can go out rather than stay in your house. Homebody, I know Cancer, you people are really homebody. Especially you can be quite laziness can kick in, that you have wish, you want to have that relationship, you are looking for that love, but sometimes we can be a couch potato and we don't want that. Put the effort and go out. We have to put the effort if you want to have that love that we are looking for. And also another thing is emotional turbulence, emotional balance is really needed right now for Cancer, because Rahu can intensify it. So this is the time that you can follow perhaps yoga, meditation, whatever it is. And also singles, especially I'm focusing on singles right now. So I already say where you can go and what you have to do. So another thing that you have to change with your look, your wardrobe, your outfit, perhaps you can try pastel colors, or kind of like earth tone colors can helps you at this moment. And whenever you are getting to know someone, make sure you are taking time to get to know them, and don't rush, and also do not show too much emotions. I know it's very hard for you, but it can scarce. I know it sounds very bad though, because I just said for the previous sign that you need to be honest, but here is whenever you're getting to know someone, you have to trust them first. So at this moment, Cancer, you people can be very much outspoken, or you can literally just tell another person what you are feeling. You can be very much open book, and we don't want that. You have to really keep some of the things within yourself until you really get to know the person who's opposite of you, and that way it can works. And obviously, I always say this: start with the friendship and then go into relationship. Test the water before you are getting into relationship. Most importantly, get to know their emotional stability, their emotional intelligence, because that is very, very important for you. That way it works long term. That's for Cancer. Oh, here comes Leo. So Leo in the 8th house. Oh, Venus and Pisces transiting in a fire. Venus and Rahu transiting in Pisces. See, too much ocean, too much water energy. I'm babbling. So Leo, this is going to be happening in a 8th house, which is actually represents mystery, unexpected events, and also this is actually can represent Scorpio as well. So Scorpio's house, two water signs made up. So Leo, this is one of the beautiful energy, but you may rush into it and scarce the person whoever you're going to meet up. So Leo, this basement is going to be taking place in a very mysterious house, and this can represent, obviously your partner is going to be someone who's very much mysterious, and also they are not really someone who is going to be open up very easily, and you can actually become, you yourself can have this characteristic within you when Venus Rahu started, because of the fact it's the sudden changes, and Rahu brings the transformation all of a sudden, and Venus can mix it more like a soft intimidation is there. What do I mean by that? So whenever you're getting to know someone, do take a time, and also being more extravagant or being very flamboyant personality, or you have this very outgoing, I mean Leo, obviously the world revolves around you, but this time the world revolves around your partner, or you're looking for a love, then yes, it's revolved the person that is opposite you. That is the truth. So this time, whenever you're getting to know your partner, don't rush into asking very intimidating questions or very in-depth questions. I know it sounds very much unusual, because usually I will say you do need to get to know the person in depth, but for Leo, your partner may get very much close off if you suddenly ask them. If you are getting to know someone and you are interested in them and you want to get to know the person, take it very casual. Yes, I said it. Take it very casual, and then going with the flow, going with the get to know the person in depth. This is how it gonna works for you, or else this is going to be very hard. And also for Leo, this is going to be the places that is very antique, which is museum, or you need to travel within your own country, travel other state, or you're going somewhere short distance travel, you're traveling for work, or social media. I know it's crazy when I say this for you. You may can, or you may meet up your partner or someone that you are interested. Perhaps you have crush on someone. Maybe you have to step up and say hello to them, DM them, and talk to them. Maybe you will get a reply, who knows. And this can also represent you can meet them in a places just like a stadium or something that has to do with the energy of sports, cheerleaders, and also this can also represents cafe hunting. This can represents that, and you can start to do that, especially Venus Rahu can represents that. And obviously your partner, if you want to identify your partner more than, I mean, previously I just say how for all the signs how to dress up. I mean, Leo, I know how you have very good fashion sense, so I'm gonna give the opposite right now. How you're gonna identify your partner? Your partner can have this very classy yet very intimidating, like they are wearing dark colors, red lipstick, and they are wearing very dark eyeliners. These are the way they will look, the way they will execute their energies, and obviously they will be someone who's very close off, and they will never ever show their emotions, or even if they are interested of you, they will never show off. It will take time, and this is the time for you to be patient and also take the relationship slowly. Especially Leo, you yourself, you are someone who loves the spotlight. Maybe your partner don't really like that. So here comes the boundaries and also respect someone's boundaries and also respect their whatever their thoughts is. Represents this is a time that you need to respect their boundaries and also respect their privacies. Especially this can represent if you are getting to know the person, don't directly ask them. Being very blunt, this can actually become very hard for you to even get to know the person. This is why I'm saying this. Take it slowly and then get to know the person slowly by slowly, and then day after day you are getting to know them and they are opening up to you. This is how the energy works right now for you. And also this can also represent that your partner may have some kind of emotional not emotional balance. And also there's one thing that I've noticed whenever Venus Rahu comes up and Leo or Scorpio, Aries, I have seen this, Taurus, I would say generally all, but these are the main signs that I've seen. There can be an issue like third party involving, or someone from your family, your friends is involving between both of you. I would say you always need to remember a relationship is all about two people. So when someone else is getting involved, you better know how to handle that situations. If you don't, then that can really be very hard. Tough situation can come up, and that itself can end the relationship. So this is a time that you should be very practical, very much mature, very much, you really should know the boundaries with everyone in your life. That's how relationship works. And yeah, that's for Leo. So next, Virgo, this is happening in the relationship marriage house itself, and also it's looking at you yourself. So the first thing first, obviously, you have to fill your own cup first and then look for your partner. This can represent self-worth. You have to you have to give yourself love that you need. Then only you will get the love that you are looking for. And also please step out of your comfort zone and step out of your perfectionist. I would say being picky is like wrong thing. It is actually good because you know who you want, what you want in your life. But being picky and being critical is two different things. You should know that. And when you know this, you can get the person that you're looking for in your life, Virgo. This may sound very harsh, but that's the thing. Being critical, always know how to be constructively you are criticizing others. Don't make it into destructive criticism that not gonna work, and this may not the time for you to even make a blunt comment, because sometimes Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, poof, you guys can do that, and then you'll be like, oh, what have I done? Or you may not seem strong about that, but people can get hurt because of that. This is why I always emphasize, always, your communication skills is very important. And this is more important, especially this transit, yes. For singles, if you're looking for a relationship, always write down what type of criticism that you are using the most, why you are criticizing it, for what, where this is coming from. Ask yourself. You will get the answer, and by the time you get the answer, you will actually know who you are. And when you are going out, you are looking at someone, you are getting to know someone, you will actually know if you are good to go with this person, to continue the relationship, from friendship to relationship to marriage, or this is not gonna work. As I said, this is going to look at your ascendant directly yourself. So this can be mirror energy can happen here, Virgo, and this is the time that you really have to do your own mirror work, because if you didn't do, whatever that is opposite of you is exactly what you are avoiding. Shadow, your partner will become your shadow, the dark shadow that you don't really want to see or recognize yourself. It may sound like creepy, scary, or it may sound like pretty much, oh, this is very hard. Actually not. You are someone who, you yourself is your own self-critic, so definitely you can make this out. As I say, it takes time. Rahu can makes this a bit intensifying the energy, but you know how to do this. And also, as I said, write down. Always writing and listening definitely helps you. So this is the time for you, more than you speak, let the other person speak, and listen to them very carefully. Listen to them. I mean, Virgo, you're a detail-oriented person. I don't even need to say that. So this is the time you are attentively listening to your partner, or when you are getting to know someone. Get to know them as well. Listen to them very attentively. It is going to be appreciated very long way, and also the relationship is going to be bloom into a very beautiful love energy if the energy that shared is equal and balanced. That's the way for Virgo. Next, Libra. Okay, so Libra, obviously it's happening in your 6th house, and yeah, you know what's coming. So singles, if you are, I know this is going to be really crazy to say this, but you know, court case, somewhere that need to, any places that need to have that justice, or even police station, or you are going to do some doing charity, or you are going to temple, any religious place, you may end up meeting up the love that you're looking for, especially the Venus Rahu energy definitely works up. And yes, since the 6th house energy is coming up there, obviously there is going to be up and downs, whatever. Even the first stage itself, getting to know your partner itself, is going to be kind of like on and off energy, but it's you who have to put the effort, because no one thing, displacements also represents your karmic tail, and or your karmic, your past life. Whoever in front of you is someone that you need to clear off your karma from your past life. You may say, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't want to do anything about it. Are you sure? Everyone is looking for love. So why love always need to be easy? If it's easy, it's not going to last. So when they say, I mean, what if for the money, for the material, we say, oh, whatever comes easy, it may not last. Same goes with the love. Whatever comes, if it comes easy, it may not last. And struggles is the only way shows how much both of you work together to keep the relationship between both of you. And this is time for you. So I already see that. And also another thing for Libra, this can also represent cafe hunting, and also whenever you are going out by yourself and you are going somewhere, short distance relationship. I mean, sorry, short distance travel, short distance relationship. Seriously, short distance travel and short distance trip, or even as close as you are going somewhere, as I say, cafes. You may meet up your partners there. And one thing I will say, your partner may be caught up in their own world and they may not be easy to open up, even when you're trying to get to know them. So at this point, it's your work, it's your effort is what going to make the entire relationship works or not. It may sound like one-sided, but that's the thing, as I see. This time is your karma as well, your soulmate energy, both are coming up. Sometimes people say, oh, soulmate is different, karmic partnership is different. Who says that? This actually can be both. And Venus Rahu coming up in Pisces, oh boy, it definitely very, very intense energy. So when you're going out or you have this crush, you want to get to know this person, you have to put that effort. You have to put that first move to get to know the person, or else it may not work. Or, as I said, the imaginative side of your partner, they will be in their own world, or they be having this distance energy, this stagnant energy in their life that prevents them to actually make the first move. So it's your time to move, to do the first move, to make the first move. And that's the only way this is going to be working. And this can also represents, perhaps if you dislike someone or you have enemies, you have people who are backlashing you, I would say don't bother, first thing. And second thing, don't use any harsh words. And third thing, is it important in your life to give them the attention? No. So that's the thing. Focus on what is important in your life. And also, if you're looking for a relationship, as I said, you have to step out, and also you have to have that mindset. Whatever it is, I will find the solution. Whatever the struggles, whatever the issues between us in the relationship, I will find the solution. And you will. So you don't need to worry about that. So that's for Libra. So next, obviously, Scorpio. Oh, wow. Scorpio, this is going to be happening in another water signs and in your fifth house. Boy, talk about the romance, talk about the sudden spark, sudden sensuality, suddenly you have interest into relationship, even if you're someone who's single for, I don't know, since your birth, since forever, you may have interest right now. So consciously, be it in your dreams, in your reality, yes, you will have that. And also this can represent that for you to make a move, you have to be very much in tune with your creativity. The more you are in tune with your creativity, the more chance you will maybe meet your soulmate or your twin flame, your karmic partnership, all together in one person. Who knows? Yes, it definitely can happen. And also Rahu can make this intensifying it, especially if you have any planets in fifth house. I didn't even tell for any other houses, but I'm emphasizing for the fifth house, so you know. Fifth house has as much as I say romance and Venus Rahu is definitely blooming, it's exploding, intensifying it, and you yourself knows it. Especially it's going on right now, you already sense that. So obviously you have to step out of your darkness, Scorpio. Enough of that. Get out of your darkness and face the reality of this world. That is the only way you will find your partner. You can't just sit in your own world or sit in the house and then expect or just manifest it. Well, manifest works, but if you put the work as well, then only it will works. So this can also represents, this is a time for you to really put up effort with your look and also with your mind. And what are you looking for exactly in relationship? Why are you looking for what? So all of these questions you have to ask yourself. And also this can represent, you can have that very intense energy, intense dreams, and very vivid dreams will come up before you are meeting up your soulmate. But as I said, and also this can represent the places, I would say somewhere very old museum antiques. And also this can also represent, actually this house can represent fun and also children, like school, kindergarten. And this can represent, most of the time this can represent anywhere, but it happens in a very fun way, in a very happy-go-lucky, easygoing. The energy that you will have on that time, perhaps you will have very ease mind, or you will be in your calm state, and that time you may meet your partner. And this can also represent, obviously, Scorpio, you need to work out with your emotional stability and your, especially if this is related with the people who are working in the entertainment industry or career industry. Especially why I'm emphasizing fifth house, it's the natural house of the romance, and this, both of this conjunction is mainly focused on that. So take your time, test the water, don't get impulsive. Rahu will mix it, but you have to fight it, and I know you can, Scorpio. So you really have to do that and take it very slow. Just go with the flow, don't rush it. And also be very honest what you're looking for in a relationship, whatever that you talk to your partner. Communication is very important. Communication is the key. Communication is the key for the relationship, for you and for your partner. So yeah, that's for Scorpio. Next is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this is happening in your home itself. So this represents, obviously, perhaps your hometown. You have been very adventurous. Please come back to your hometown, to your own country, to your own place, because maybe your soulmate is actually there. That's such a happening for me to say for Sagittarius. But anyway, Sagittarius, this is one of the beautiful placement, but at the same time, this can be a bit intense for your home front. But only if you can balance this with your practicality and your emotional balance, then yes, this can be one of the beautiful women in your life that definitely works out for you. This Venus Rahu conjunction. And as I said, hometown, your home country. So literally this can be anywhere, everywhere, wherever you are traveling short distance even itself. It can mix you to meet up your soulmate, your karmic partnership, your twin flame. Yeah, this can it's a time for you to meet up them. And this can also represents, you have to balance the home front, your family as the first thing. Because if you are not really facing the turbulence, or if you're not facing the balance within your family, it's going to be stagnant energy for you to not meet up with your soulmate or your partner. because there will be a blockage going on. So this is the time for you to actually, as I said, you have to face that. You have to face that family that you are born into, even though if you don't want. I know it's hard. It's going to be very tough for you. Or you really need to face your own within trauma that you have to clear off that stagnant, that blockage. Then you will face the outside world. So you really need to have that, to do that healing. That shadow work is very much needed right now. It's going to be very hard, but it's not impossible. This is going to be a time for you to actually work on yourself. However much you are working upon yourself, healing, that is the fastest, or I would say your stagnant energy will be cleared out, and you will meet your soulmate and the love of your life. That's for Sagittarius. So next it's going to be Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, this is going to be in your own effort, in your, really you need to put your hard work literally for anything in your life. And you are a very hardworking person, especially Capricorn. But this time, if you want your relationship, you're looking for a relationship, yes, from head to toe, from your speech to the way you deliver it, everything you need to brush up, everything you need to work on. That's the only way you will find the one that you're looking for. And also this Venus Rahu will be helping you not only just for the love, also for the material wealth that you're looking for. And this can also represent Capricorn. When I say dressed up, perhaps it's the time for you to dress up more professional, even though if you're just going for somewhere very casual, why not you just give a try? That earthy vibe, finally embrace that Capricorn strong energy. It's going to give you very, I would say, luck on your side when you do that. Especially Venus Rahu in this transit, it's going to be helping you a lot. And also you need to really learn a new language, because that is also another way that is going to help you improve your self-esteem and improve your self-confidence in a good way. So at least I mean, maybe you can download the language app and then learn from it. And also the places that I would say maybe you will meet up your partner, it's going to be also very much old vintage villa, or you're going to a hotel, or you're going to any stay vacation, and you're going into some kind, this have very much strong past love energy can be having here. So you can suddenly have interest to wear this antique ornaments, jewelries, all of this. And also look at the placements in your D1. Where is your birth chart? Where is your number 10 Capricorn? And also, I mean, look at where is Saturn. Oh my god, did I just say that? Obviously it's ascendant. Look at where is Saturn in your chart, please. That's what I mean to say. So look at where is Saturn in your chart, and perhaps you can try that nakshatras ways of outfit, or the way that type of you can actually go and read about it. It's very interesting, the stories of that nakshatra, because that can play out in your life right now. And also the places, as I say, antique, and also staycation, you are going short trips, and as something that has to do with the old vintage style places. Mostly I would say cafes, but there is a maybe castle or you're going to visit a castle, all of this, maybe this can work. So, and another thing about Capricorn is this is also, as I see, the more you're working on your self-esteem, the more you're working on your self-confidence, the more you're opening up for that love gate to meet up your partner with expectations, with your expectations, with your standard, with whatever that you have in your mind. Yeah, so that's for Capricorn. And next, this is going to be Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, this is going to be your team of love comes with wealth, but only if you put your hard work on it in an innovative way. So obviously, Aquarius, this is going to be playing a team that you need to put a very unique way. Maybe you have to work in your passive incomes, or you have to work with your social medias, or you have that social media presence, then yes, this is actually a good time for you to work on it. If you're someone who's not really having any social media presence, maybe your partner can have this social media presence and suddenly you came across them in recommendations or whatever. But one thing, you have to make that first move to get to know them. That's how relationship works for you. Aquarius. And also, if I say by physical, by practical ways other than social medias, then I would say you can meet them probably in a very unusual circumstances. For example, you just saw someone who need helps and you get them to the hospital, and you get to know someone in the hospital, and suddenly that person turn into friendship and turn into relationship and turn into marriage. Can you see? That's the type of situation and places that I'm talking about. Aquarius. And also, this is also a great time, as I said, your passive income. You should put a effort, because if you put even a little bit of effort, it gonna goes very long way, because Rahu is here and he's going to help you out to get that cash, that side income that you're looking for. And maybe all you just need to do is just put that one work you need to do, and it works for you. So that's how Aquarius energy works here. So yeah, that's for Aquarius. And the last one, Pisces. Oh, this is happening on your own sign. Obviously, dreamy world and imagination all coming into reality. This is one of the beautiful placements for you to have, but at the same time, it can be overwhelming and exhausting for you. But love is everywhere and you're looking for it. So Pisces, as I said, if you don't give self-love for yourself, you can't give it to others. So the theme is, you give self-love to yourself, you will get the love that you're looking for. Manifestations beats manifestations, whatever it is. You have to step out of that cocoon you are living in, Pisces. Then you will find your soulmate in this world, or you will just probably you see in other dimension your partner will be there, but you didn't meet up in this reality, in this dimension, and it's very hard for you. I know, but that's okay. For Pisces, this is going to be, as the team itself, Venus and Rahu is playing there, ocean, anything that has to do that theme park, what is that something that has to do with water, lake, park, all of this. This is the places that you could possibly meet up your soulmate, and maybe you can go there with your friends and also with your cousins, siblings, friends, family, because there will be like a small gathering, not like very big, small gathering, and there's some people out there. That's the way you will meet up. And another thing is, this thing, as I say, can be overwhelming. So your partner might be rushing into a relationship, might be taking things fast, and you are not ready for it, but you are getting, you are following them. I would say, if you are not following with them, if you are not really getting that same phase, same actions with them, or you feel like it's going rushing, then perhaps you should tell them that maybe we should start with the friendship, get to know each other, and then we go to a relationship, and then we get to marriage. All of this you have to voice out, especially at this time, because the moment you just get into silence, the moment you if you are following just with the flow, this may not work out for you. Perhaps for other signs it may work out, but not for you, because you need to stand up for yourself, you need to speak for yourself, and obviously your self-worth is important. So you need to work that up and speak up. It's time to speak up more than imaginations and your subconscious world, your imaginary world. Well, yeah, that is there, but this is in practical world we are living in, so you need to put effort on that. So yeah, so finally I have done covered all of this for all my singles, and I hope this one helps. And surely I will try to do a live video. I really don't know, but I will try my best, or I will just do a video answering the questions that you have asked and upload it. So yeah, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that helps me a lot. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.